too late. Chain stuck to my face, hoodie glued to my head. Hiding from the same world that made me who I am. Depressed, can't even get out of bed.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Bulldogs going up against the Atlanta Braves. The headline today is the hitting streak she's on.
Yeah, an impressive streak, Boog. Can she keep it going in this one? That's the question. Feels like there isn't a pitch she can't hit right now. Looking forward to seeing how they deal with her in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Spencer Strider.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. She only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. She was ready from the second she stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the players in your dugout.
And now here is Noah Young. And first offering is fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the second game of the series. Pulls that one foul.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Aaron Kirk. And that one wrapped foul. Kirk with a homer in his last game. That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall into second, and he's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
One out, runner at second. Ward will hit next. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1.
Strider deals. Lined into right. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there are 2 outs. Take a look at the lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
And here's the first baseman, Christopher Barrett. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Swing and a chopper out to short. Sends it to first. They limit the damage here. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back at Truist Park and towing the slab in this one, Yuri Perez.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Fouled off. He was late.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And that's in for a strike. Siggy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Profar climbs in on that left side. Just miss.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Next offering is in for a strike. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Breaking ball misses down and away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. That one missed.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Draws the walk there. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So man aboard, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch just misses.
So Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023.
Bronson, the throw to second, and that's 2. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 1 inning in the books here. The Bulldogs lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher, Joe Young. Strider back to work. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one back there. Hits the fence. Now around second, going for third. The relay, the tag out.
Really nice job of hitting right there, but you've got to be a better base runner than that and understand the situation. With nobody out, you've got to be able to shut it down, stay at second, keep yourself in scoring position instead of killing a potential rally.
Jordan Webb now at the plate. There's a swing and a drive. That one is gone. She circles the bases. Her first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for her in a big way. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like she did right there.
And the batter now, Taylor Bronson. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
At the plate, Stephen Long. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 90.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's an RBI single. It's 3-zip.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now a chance for Morgan Moore. That's towards center. Marlowe settles underneath it, snags it for the second out.
Now batting, number 21.
Noah Young getting ready to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it looks like trouble. Myers around third. The relay throw. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
And now Aaron Kirk.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
That one misses. Ball 1. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Bryce Elder, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. And a 1-1. Sliced hard but foul.
Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but you know, this at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it. There's a chance to really blow this thing open right here.
Long on third. Young on at second with 2 down. Hard hit left side. Over to first. That ends the inning and stops things. Bottom of the inning, and now Matt Olson up to hit. Olson, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, a member of the 1,000 Hit Club, a former first-round pick back in 2012.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
And that one is inside. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat. Here is Austin Riley. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Riley was a kid in high school that was scouted by most teams as a pitcher. In fact, 95% of the teams wanted him as a pitcher. And I actually asked him, were you interested in being drafted as a pitcher? And he told me directly, no, I hated it. My arm hurt all the time. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And there's a ball.
3-1.
That clips the zone. 3-2 now.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Sean Murphy at the plate and takes high there. Murphy matched a homer in his last game. That's in there. That's strike two. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the second. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Back here in Atlanta. And now the center fielder, Kerry Ward. And that's in there at the knees.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
The 0-2. Oh, that got away from him. And she's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Christopher Barrett digs in now. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Kelman hauls it in, and there's one away. So digging in, Joe Young. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Here comes a pitch. And it's fouled away. Swings and misses. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice two-strike pitch, though.
Into the outfield, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Now batting, number 15.
So up next, Taylor Bronson. And a foul ball. And that one in the air center field. Marlowe sizing this one up, nabs it, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Jared Kelnick. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Check swing, called strike. And that's in for a strike. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Here's Orlando Arcia, hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run. Just missed. And a foul ball. In the air to left down the line. Myers on the move. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
2 down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Sets him down on strikes. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. Braves go down quickly here. Still down 3-0. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Stephen Long. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And that's a leadoff double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So the batting order turns over, and here is Morgan Moore. Lynching grounds one to the right side. Albies over to first in time. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Noah Young, the next to hit, 1 for 2. Pitch in the dirt, and that is ball 1. One away with a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. And that's down and away.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Out to center. Marlowe sizes this one up and makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and it's 4-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Hit hard, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now it's going to be Kerry Ward on the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. Ready to go, bottom 4. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. That clips the corner.
You know, these Braves just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Runner at first with no outs here. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Next offering is fouled back. Albies, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And down on strikes. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Pitch is in there, and the count is 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. One left for Atlanta. They're down 4-0. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Bryce Elder. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Now, here is Christopher Barrett. 0 for 2 in this one. That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there. That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Ground ball, Olsen. And he handles it himself for the out. Stepping in, Taylor Bronson. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Next offering is fouled back. Stays alive. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're at the top of the 5th.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back at Truist Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. Perez back to work. Popped up right side, Barrett under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's Sean Murphy. His first at bat was a strikeout. Murphy, a former Gold Glove winner, 31 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Jared Kelnick, next up for the Braves, struck out swinging his first time. Upstairs, 1-0. Man at first, one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Next offering is fouled back.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Braves strand one. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Swing and a miss at a slider. Long went deep in his most recent game. That one ripped. And gone. His second of the year. It's 5-zip. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So digging in, Morgan Moore. Fastball is outside.
1-0.
Out to short. Fires over to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. So now the DH spot, Noah Young. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And first offering is fouled off. Swung on, belted. And that one hops the wall. Around second now, going for three. And he's got himself a triple.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for three as soon as it touched down.
One down, runner at third. Kirk will hit next. And he hits a ground ball right side. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Number 20.
Runner on at first with one gone. Next to hit, Harry Ward. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Kirk, the runner at second with one away. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a pair. It's 8-0. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Bryce Elder out of the game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Aaron Bummer.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So one out, nobody on. Christopher Barrett now at the plate, 1 for 3. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now that number 99.
Here's a big power threat, Joe Young. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Webb stands in now and watches strike one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Pierce Johnson up and loosening in the pen. Kittredge also getting ready. Bummer deals. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Ripped to short. They get the force, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
To first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exact.
And meanwhile, this a fair ball down the left field line. Now he'll turn for second, in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. Albies, the runner at second with 1 away. That one just misses.
Oh, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Caught him looking for the K. Back here in Atlanta, and here is Taylor Bronson. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground, right side, Albies throws to first in time, and a quick out, number 1. Now the left fielder, Stephen Long.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And he grounds one to the right side. Albies, 2 up, 2 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 9-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, she made him pay.
So 2 down, Noah Young getting ready to hit. That one hammered, but pulled foul. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His first homer of the year. It's 10-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Here comes the man. Pierce Johnson will come in. He's into the game with the bases empty. Aaron Kirk digs in now. And there's a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 outs, base is empty. Base hit. Carrie Ward, the next to hit. She's already homered in this game. Throw to first, and he dives back in safely. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 10-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
And it's caught for the out. And the batter now, Austin Riley. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. That's off the inside corner. And the count even 1-1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Next offering is outside. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
So here's Murphy now. First pitch misses. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He sends it out of here, and they've got their first run. It's 10-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Two outs, base is empty. Jared Kellner next up for the Braves. First offering, and it just misses. That one ripped. And foul as it bangs off the fence. 2 outs. Way high.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul out of play. Chop to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. And this is now a 10-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Kerry Ward. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. Runner aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, number 13.
And now the first baseman, Christopher Barrett. And there's the strike. Johnson measures 6 feet 2 inches. He throws a curveball, a four-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter. And a curve misses outside. And the count is 1-1. Ward gets her lead at first. Nobody out. This one in the air, center field. Marlowe under this one. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. So a runner aboard. And here's the catcher, Joe Young. 1 for 4 with a double. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. Gone! He flexes his power with that swing. His second of the year. It's 12-1.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
One down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jordan Webb. She's already homered here in this one. The shortstop takes a ball. Next offering is fouled back. Johnson fires. That one misses, and it's 2-1. That smash towards center. Marlowe makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Taylor Bronson. Grounds one to short. Arcia handles, throws to first, and that is the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Home half of inning. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now Orlando Arcia. Sandy Alcantara gets handed the rock out of the pen in the game for the first time this season. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Marlowe in the box now. No balls and a strike.
No balls.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Base is empty, one away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him looking. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs. Didn't agree with the call at the plate right there.
But again, a game like this, that's just too close to take. It's a blowout game. Guys have been out here for a while. Umpires saying, hey, let's go. Cut it loose. Swing the bat.
Albies in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Oh, great stop. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first. Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's going to be Jurickson Profar. Albies, the runner at first with 2 gone. This one in the air. Kirk makes the play, and that's the inning. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Long. Johnson back to work. This one popped up. Arcia hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, the pop up and an easy out for the defense.
To the right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Noah Young. Just a single short of the cycle. Ground ball right side, and that one handled. Throws to first, and that's the 3rd out. Last chance for the home team. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Edge of the zone, called a strike. 0-1. Alcantara, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Here's the 0-2. That's inside.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And he chases that one. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Matt Olson. And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped, but foul. 0-2 now. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. The Braves with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's Austin Riley. 0 for 3 in this one. There's the strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. They're down to their final strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
The Braves down to their final strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can, perhaps push it up to double digits.
12-1 is the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor. You bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me kickers.